My name is Laurie Griffith. I'm Associate Director for Constitutional Interpretation within the Office of the General Assembly. As the Associate Director for Constitutional Interpretation, I get to live within the Book of Confessions and the Book of Order and help everyone who are members of congregations, members of presbyteries, members of synods, and the members of the General Assembly and their committees know what is in the Book of Order and the Book of Confessions, how to work with our order in order to continue to do mission and ministry within the world. It is a means of letting folks know how and why we order ourselves. One of the pieces in the Book of Order talks about the notes of the Reformed Church, that we try to make sure that the Word is preached and heard, that the sacraments are administered and received, and that the disciples of Christ are properly nurtured so that we may then respond to God's grace with our mission and ministry in the world. The Book of Order helps us to work with these notes to make sure that all of those pieces come together so that we hear and respond to the grace of God through Jesus Christ in our mission and ministry. I get to work with some of the best people in the world, those of you who are members of the Presbyterian Church U.S.A. and volunteers with the Presbyterian Church U.S.A. I get to work with committees of the General Assembly. The committees that I'm currently staffing are the Advisory Committee on the Constitution that advises the General Assembly on anything having to do with the Constitution, as well as a special committee on standing rules of the General Assembly. What is the General Assembly, which is the highest ecclesiastical council and meets currently every 2 years? What does it look like? Why do we do it the way we do it? They're talking some wonderful issues and questions, and the folks that are there are so fun to be with. Even though a lot of what I do is help groups of people work through things that might be halting or hindering their mission and ministry, if they're in conflict, I help them untangle that. I help them figure out how to untangle it so they can move forward.